Anthony Richardson got benched. Now, they said that this isn't the, hey, I got tired excuse as to why they set him down. I'm going to say something that is going to sound strange, but I do believe it. And that is Anthony Richardson's comp so far, his career in the NFL, is Josh Allen. If you look at Josh Allen's numbers when he first started, same amount of games, stats are very similar. I had some real doubts about Josh playing the position, had a lot of talent. He just at times didn't feel like he knew the nuances of playing quarterback. Now, it was going to take him time. Coming from Wyoming, going in, high expectations. Now he's the leading candidate for MVP. I'm not comparing them as far as their personality. I'm just looking at the results of Anthony Richardson and Josh Allen. And both had problems. Both have had problems. Josh has graduated, obviously. Anthony Richardson has to decide if he wants to be a professional quarterback. Sometimes you have all this talent, and then you get to the league where everybody else has talent as well. You could get away with a lot of these things. He was one of those guys at Florida where you watched and you went, there'd be a highlight and you go, oh my God. And I remember seeing him with like a, 80-yard run. And I go, that's a quarterback. And then you wouldn't see anything else. There wouldn't be any other highlights. And I kept thinking, okay, is this guy any good? You go to the combine, and all of a sudden, people love to fall in love with somebody who's just running in their shorts. Man, look at him. Okay. I want to see what he does on the football field. I want to see, can he run a team? Does he make decisions? All of those things. And he relies on his athleticism too much, and he gets hurt, gets banged up. He makes, bad decisions. That's why he should be benched, not that, hey, I'm tired after that run. He was like 2 for 16, and I said, take him out of the game. I understand the way quarterbacks are now. They're ready to go, or a lot of them are. Like C.J. Stroud, now all of a sudden you're looking at Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. The quarterbacks, the rookie quarterbacks who have played this year have played pretty well, surprisingly. I mean, Drake May has a terrible team around him, but he has shown signs that he can be a franchise quarterback. Bo Nix has shown signs. And then you have Jaden Daniels, who is an MVP candidate. And then Caleb Williams is, still figuring out, but I expect him to be a really good quarterback. But you're watching Anthony Richardson, and it's just not there. And that team can win that division or at least be in the hunt for a playoff spot there. But not with him. Now, Joe Flacco, once again, you can't say his name without his age. So 39-year-old Joe Flacco is going to get the call for the Colts in the foreseeable future. Yes, Marvin.
Yeah, you don't want Anthony Richardson to turn into Jamarcus Russell, where 10 years later, everyone talks about that one time where they were wowed by him, but he got tired and he got out. Like, that's such a bad look for him. But Micah Parsons said, lie.
Yes.
Lie.
Yes. That's what I said. Hey, something's wrong with the headset or my chin strap or contact lens. You don't wear contact lenses. Oh, I do now. Like, whatever it is, you can't say, man, I got tired. You're 23 years of age. You're an incredible athlete. Yeah, I got tired out there. But if I look at the Colts, you had Andrew Luck's retirement in 2019. Then they kind of cycled through some recyclable quarterbacks, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers. And then Jim Irsay decides to fire Frank Reich and then brings in Jeff Saturday. Then you have Chris Ballard, who was hired in 2017. He took the swing on Anthony Richardson. Let's see, anything else that they've done? Yeah, I mean, this is what's happened with them. They do have some talent there, but you can't get consistent play out of your quarterback. It's not going to work. And here's Joe Flacco again. And Joe Flacco knows what he can and can't do. Maybe that's part of, I go back to Josh Allen, what you can and can't do or what you should or shouldn't do. That's what Anthony Richardson has to figure out. And you got to put in the time because you have the talent. It's like Kyler Murray. He had more talent than anybody when he was in high school. More talent than anybody when he was in college. And now you get to the pros. Now is when you have to put in the time. And these guys aren't used to doing that. The guy who studies, has to study, grinds, puts in the extra effort, that's the guy that has a chance. The guy who goes, hey, I just roll out of bed and I can play quarterback. It doesn't work that way.